I think you just simply have to walk around the campus here at Cold Spring Harbor Lab to see the enthusiasm, to see the true commitment that everyone has here in trying to find cures for dreaded diseases that have afflicted people all over the world.
Cold Spring Harbor has always been a place for young scientists to do their thing. And the reason for that is that they're given independence almost immediately upon walking onto the campus.
I think scientists wanted to come here because we had faith in them and let them follow their own course.
We emphasize collaboration. We also don't have tenure, which brings a lot of young people to Cold Spring Harbor, and we nurture the careers of young scientists. And I think that's what is really the recipe of a culture of collaboration here. Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory just finished building 6 new research buildings that form a cluster complex, which we call the Hillside Laboratories. These laboratories provide around about 40% additional research space to what we already had before. And we are recruiting a lot of very exciting young scientists who are bringing new techniques. One new scientist, Mikala Egeblad, is bringing the ability to visualize tumors in living animals over multiple days as they respond to various therapies.
Our research program that I'm starting up here at Cold Spring Harbor Labs is focused on trying to understand how the tumor microenvironment, the area around the cancer cells, how it's influencing the progression of the disease, how fast it grows, whether it spreads to other organs. And we're using a special microscopic technique so we can directly follow in real time how cells are moving around or dying or dividing inside a tumor.
9 years ago, my father was diagnosed with a chondrosarcoma, which is a very, very lethal form of cancer, and from diagnosis until his death, it was approximately 3.5 months. The research that will be conducted in the Quick building will rival that of any other of the major research centers in the world. I believe that our involvement as a family here has continued to keep my parents' spirits alive.
I think it's very motivating to think about that the research you're doing is not just career, it's not just to discover new things, but it has to do also with people on the other end, people that have a disease that there's no cure for.
We're also using the new facilities to recruit young neuroscientists. One of them is Pavel Osten, who has developed a technique to completely image the entire brain and visualize neurons, every neuron in the brain that is had activity recently.
I was hired at Cold Spring Harbor Lab to work on autism, schizophrenia in mouse models of these diseases. So autism and schizophrenia are strongly genetically influenced diseases. We have developed a new technology. We'll find brain regions that will have common alterations in different mouse models of the same disease. I think for every neuroscientist, the question of how the brain works is the driving force in the work that we do. I hope that focusing on models of cognitive diseases will allow us not only to understand the underlying causes of the diseases, but also understand how the brain works.
Our education programs range from teaching the world's scientists the latest techniques in research, but also all the way down to middle school and high school students.
We teach our students how to learn and really how to become practical working scientists.
Cold Spring Harbor Laboratories started the DNA Learning Center over 20 years ago, and its most recent addition is a laboratory in Harlem in New York City. This program has been done in cooperation with the New York City Department of Education, and we are teaching over 800 city school teachers the latest techniques in biology and science education. But also it offers an opportunity for children from around that area to go and do active science labs, both in school and outside of school. Science is a complicated enterprise. We're constantly discovering new things, and it's necessary to communicate that to the public. Science has to integrate into society, and it is better for an educated population to help make decisions about what science is discovering and how it's going to impact their lives. In the fields of genetics and molecular biology, Cold Spring Harbor rates #1 in the world in productivity. And I think that is a strength which we want to build upon.
I truly believe that the research that's being conducted here will make the difference in the lives of our loved ones and members of our community.